Why is it so incredibly difficult to be this like charismatic social guy where you can talk to anyone? Why does it feel so hard to talk to people? Why do I struggle so much with this stupid problem? I just want to be able to go up and talk to that cute girl over there and talk to that cool guy and make friends and be attractive and charismatic, but I just can't seem to do it and I don't understand why. What's the problem with me? Is it something I need to improve? How do I get this big dick energy that every other person has? I feel like left behind. I see all of these confident people around. They always talk to people. They are always so fun to be around. They have this like positive energy. What about me? Why can't you talk to people? Well, that's what I'm about to answer, because I used to be exactly like you. That's how I felt. I used to be insecure, I used to be bad at talking to people, I used to be bad in every single fucking area in life. But I changed all of that. I made this transformation and I learned so much through it. Now I'm at the point where I'm social, I have friends I genuinely respect, I have tons of people I talk to, I can literally go out anywhere and talk to anyone. I have this confidence. Imagine being able to go to a new country and have the confidence that no matter where you are, no matter who you're around, you'll be able to basically sort yourself out because you have these social skills that are literally applicable anywhere. Just because you have this confidence, these social skills that you can use in any single environment. You can put me in a random house in fucking the USA. I don't know where I am, but because I'm social, because I know how to talk to people, I'll be fine. And if you want that as well, pay attention, because the advice I'm going to give you here will change your entire fucking life. So pay attention, put the video on full screen and actually like fucking get your notes down, because if you listen to this, if you implement the advice I'm about to tell you, your social life will be fucking sorted. Go to good. The reason why it feels so difficult to talk to people, the reason why I can go up and talk to people without any fear at all. And when you do it, it's so scary, your heart rate jumps up, your legs are weak, you start sweating, it feels terrifying. The reason for this is because of a little something called feedback loops. And I've noticed this in every single fucking endeavor, every single one. In professional pianists going up to perform, in boxers going up for a fight. I've noticed it in every single person. And once you understand this, it changes everything, right? It genuinely changes your understanding of the world, how skills work, how to become confident, how to get good at anything, how to stop feeling fear. Like, I don't think you understand how fucking crazy this concept is. Once you understand how feedback loops work, it changes everything. You get better in business, you get better with confidence, you get better at attracting women. It changes everything, literally everything. And once I understood this, I finally started getting better at socializing for the first time ever. The progress seemed so slow, but now I actually started getting better because I understood how like this growth worked. So I'll explain it to you. Feedback loops, like get your notes here. Feedback loops are when you perform an action. So for example, talking to that cute girl. And you get some sort of evidence from it. Let's say you talk to that girl and you know she's really nice, she's really receptive to you, you're bouncing back and forth, you're flirting, you get her number, and then you go on a date and that's your girlfriend from now on. That would be crazy, that would be great. You want that. You get this evidence that feeds back into your mind. I talked to a girl, the response was super ultra positive, and now I understand that, oh, if I talk to a girl again, it'll probably be similar to that. So you talk to a girl again, it's super positive, oh, okay, your brain realizes, oh, it's not bad, it's actually super positive, and you keep doing it, and it constantly reinforces this idea that talking to girls is going to always end in a good result. That's a positive feedback loop. And boxers use this as well. Oh, I don't want to go in the ring, it's super scary. But then they go in the ring anyways. The first time is always the most difficult. They go in the ring anyways. And if they win, and everyone is cheering for them and everything is great, they realize, oh, Well, going in the ring with everyone watching me, it's not as scary as I thought. Like, I won, everyone is cheering for me, people respect me more. So then next time they do it, and if they win again, it becomes even better. They start seeing going in the ring as a good thing until boxing literally becomes fun. Going into the ring, everyone watching, all of this takes on the line, and it becomes even funner for them to do that. This applies to everything. Do you understand how fucking crazy this is? So we can, like, in the most boring form, we can say, oh, just do it a lot of times and you'll get better. But I don't think you understand how fucking crazy this is. If you understand this theory behind it, you can literally hijack this entire formula of feedback loops with how your brain actually works and literally inject programming that makes you better at socializing. So I want you to pay attention to this video. Since we understand feedback loops now, which is exactly what every single professional does, how do you use them to your advantage? Well, obviously, if the entire point is just getting positive feedback, because of course there's negative feedback loops. You don't want negative feedback. Imagine you talk to a girl and it's like cataclysmic for you. So he puts pepper spray in your eyes, he kicks your balls and says, "Get away from me, you creep." You'd be like, what the fuck? I'll never talk to a girl again. That was horrible and you're never doing that again. So you need a positive feedback loop. If you get a negative reaction, it kind of all breaks apart. It becomes even harder. But on average, you want a positive reaction. And so in order to do that, in order to get a positive reaction most of the time, I could give you all of this advice. When you talk to a girl, smile more and do all of this, right? But I don't even need to give you that, which is crazy. You know why? After talking to so many people, not just girls, I'm using girls as the example because of course you guys are fucking horny, but just in general, you will almost never get a negative response. Even if you're horrible at cold approaching, you will almost never get a negative response. As long as you do it with enthusiasm, as long as you go up to that person and you're happy, yeah, how's it going? I just wanted to talk to you, what's up? As long as you have this positive energy and you're smiling, I'm telling you, you will almost never, like 99.99999% of the times, it will always be positive. So, like, the idea of getting a negative response is almost fucking impossible. I don't even need to give you any advice on approaching. Now, of course, you can make them better. You can get even more positive responses. You can check out the top link in the description for more info. But you don't need that right now. All you need is to just start doing it for the first time ever. Start approaching for the first time ever. And in order to do that, you just need to get the first one down. Now you're probably wondering, well, how do I do the first approach, Prince? I get it. The feedback loops mean that every time I do it and every time I get a positive response, it becomes easier, right? But how do I do the first one? And I'll tell you how to do this. To do the first approach, obviously you have no evidence, you have no feedback. This is the problem in the beginning. The growth will be exponential once you start doing it, but how do you do the first one to get that ball rolling? In order to do that, you need to do progressive overloading. So, hear me out. This is a term we use in the gym. So in the gym, when you're building muscle, when you're working out and you're like as big as me, you can't just go and immediately start doing 100 kg bench press, right? Like, let's say you're skinny, you've never worked out. When you go into the gym, what will you do? You'll start off with like 5 kg, super low weight, right? You want to see how much you can do. And then maybe you're super weak, your bones aren't developed, and all you can do is like 5 kg. But then slowly you start incrementing the weights as you become stronger, as your muscles become bigger, as your bones grow. You start increasing the weight. Now you can do 6 kg. Now you can do 7 kg, and you keep increasing the weight until eventually you reach 100 kg. This applies in every area of life. Progressive overloading makes things so much simpler. So instead of just jumping straight to the hardest thing, like instead of just jumping to like going up to a girl in like the middle of everyone and trying to get a number, why don't you just start by talking to some old lady and just having like a nice conversation with her and helping her cross the road? You're helping society, which is obviously good, but it's also becoming easier to talk to people because you're getting like in the social flow state. You're talking to more people. You're talking to an old lady. Oh, excuse me, how are you, ma'am? And you help her cross the road, and she's happy that the youth isn't ignoring her. You talk to an old man who seems sophisticated, then you talk to some other people, and eventually it becomes easier. Then you talk to guys our age. After enough struggle, it becomes easier to do that. And then after you're talking to guys our age, this is where you can start making friends. After you do that, then maybe you get like a bit more confident. The guys you're talking to are like, bro, come on, just do it. Just go up and talk to that girl. Because they're like, oh, I want to talk to her, but I don't know. And the guys are like hyping you up. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. And they're pushing you towards her. And then you go up to her and you talk to her and it's actually positive and she gives you a number and you're super hyped up because of it. Obviously, that'll be so much easier than just being alone and trying to talk to someone who you really respect and are pedestalizing. That'll obviously change everything. Hope this video helped. Check out the top link in the description, the social protocol. It'll get you from level 0 of social skills, where you can't talk to anyone, to level 2, where you can talk to any man at any time, no matter what. We have a community of like-minded men who you can literally talk to, get answers from, and meet up with, that could potentially be lifelong friends who help you get better at socializing, who you have similar goals to. Check that out. Top link in the description. And remember, consistency is over a lifetime. Bye-bye.